FHO, let's ride. Well, it's obvious, man, that you're angry and the stuff that built up, and I mean, there's a lot of us that's angry, probably that won't be as brave as you and or me to come on here and say it and speak on it, man. And the thing about it is this: you made this call based on the fact that the MC communities worldwide, you feel like if we can all come together and come up with some type of solution and come up with a real force to be reckoned with, that a change or a solution or some kind of program can be put in place to help stop all of this.
The biker community as a whole, all across America, we have a different belief. We all look at each other as one. Okay. If we're on two wheels, we all equal. We the same. We love each other, brother, sister. Whether you white, black, blue, green, orange, yellow, it's all brotherhood. So just imagine if we felt some kind of way about it, and I'm sure we have high officials and high-ranking people in a whole lot of different positions that ride motorcycles. If we could put the people with the mindset to put this together and put us on the right path and in the right direction, and we may be able to make a change. I'm not saying it will happen overnight or nothing, but it's a possibility that we can make a change, or at least our voice can be heard, our concern.
What about this? You know? And this just hit me. And I'm going to say this. Fuck making a change. Just let them know that you ain't going to try that shit our way.
That too. I'm definitely with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, say on some real shit, though, everybody ain't going to be with that.
I got you.
See, that's how we always get divided and we fall apart.
Yeah.
See, me and you might be with that shit.
Yeah.
You might have 50% of that.
I mean, that's even in our own club. That's in your club. Yeah, even in your club, you got...
Right, so that's conquering. That's conquering us right there off the rip.
You got people...
all ain't on the same sheet of
music. we got people, man, and I'm going to say this. We got people in both of our clubs, my club and his club, who, even if we go somewhere and it's a confrontation, a possible confrontation with outlaws or with whoever, on whatever reason it's for, you got some people like, you know, they immediately holler, man, that ain't what I joined the club for. And it ain't nobody tripping, ain't nobody mad. I think my VP, and I'm gonna just say my VP, one of the biggest things that he preached, man, and this is what I love about my VP, which is, I said King Measy. He always say, listen, man, I'm not mad about however you get down. Just let me know how you get down so I know who get down with me when it's time to get down.
Right. Yeah. With that. I agree with you, Measy, 100%. Yeah. Because in my club, we have one rule. If one motherfucker get a black eye, every goddamn body better have a black eye. Yeah. When we get back to the clubhouse, we going to deal with that.
Because if they didn't give it to you, we going to give it to you.
That part right there. Because if we're going to be one, let's be one.
Yeah.
And the way we look at it, even if you wrong,
we got
at that point, you right.
Yeah.
Now, when we get back to where we going, we going to say, hey, motherfucker, you was dead ass wrong, and we going to deal with them that way. We're going to deal with them accordingly. But shifting gears, I just, you know, y'all got to forgive me, but I really feel some kind of way about that, and that's been real heavy on my heart. And, man, I mean, I'm just getting tired of seeing brothers get beat, kicked, killed, you know, put in different situations where you getting 25 to life. You know, you don't see white folks getting that shit. You know, they come up with the kingpin charge, you know.
The RICO Act and all that.
RICO, and see what that is, fellas and ladies, is they figure if you got the mindset to be a kingpin and you got the mindset to be some type of leader, if you can organize crime or organize something legal or illegal, they don't want you here in society, so they're going to put you away as long as they can.
Well, one of the biggest things is this, is that all of that stuff was designed to, because you have the possibility for people to listen to you.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Same thing with Pac. Yeah. Same thing with Biggie.
Exactly.
They were getting to the point where people would listen to them. If Pac was here today, and that's a cold question.
Yeah. If
Pac was here today, what you think would happen in the Mike Brown case?
I personally...
Yeah.
And I promise you, I don't think he would have stood for that.
Yeah.
He'll probably be doing a movement right now.
Yeah. It'd be some heads.
Big too.
Yeah.
You know, they dismantled all the people that had a voice that could move the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Or move us as black people. They took all that stuff away from us, man. It's just ridiculous, man. You get Man, these white people just get slapped on the wrist all the time. People embezzle millions and billions of dollars. They go to minimum security.
Yeah.
You know, they be out on parole, first time parole.
Yeah.
You know, you got white folk, Chesters.
Yeah, well, you look at I mean, we can even get way closer than that because this has been one of my things. People always say, why you hate Atlanta so much? Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta this. Let me tell you something. What y'all did to Mike Vick, that was some bullshit, man. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas been cockfighting, and dog fighting, and all kind of fighting all these years. Here it is, you got somebody that has made a few dollars, you know, and maybe Mike Vick might have been, you know, somewhat crazy to even have cameras and all that other shit. And that's why now, hell, sometime Snowman said this the other day, when nigga come around here, he got to start walking around with metal detectors and making and patting niggas down because ain't no telling who coming to set him up. You know what I mean?
That part. And then, man, just like, for example, you know, like the Adrian Peterson situation and all this shit that's going on, ladies and gentlemen, just think for 1 minute. The school bombings in Oklahoma. Now you got kids coming to school shooting up the school, killing people, whatever the case may be. When we was growing up, y'all, let's go back we're going to go all the way back to 85 on down.
Mm.
You didn't hear about that shit.
None of that shit.
Because we was getting our ass kicked.
Yeah.
Our neighbor was kicking our ass. Our mama was kicking our ass. Now,
you can't touch them.
From 90 up,
yeah.
All these people, I promise you, y'all go back and do the research if you think I'm lying. All these school bombings, kids bringing guns to school, killing up classrooms and all that, which is mostly white. Go back, ain't none of them never had no ass whooping, ever. Just time out.
Yeah, just the time out.
Now, do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Black people, we getting our ass kicked. You don't hear nothing about no black people going no shoot, killing up everybody.
Yeah.
You don't hear them blowing up no damn schools. You don't hear all that stuff from nobody. You don't hear no serial killers back then as black men or nothing like that. Come on now.
Yeah.
Society, man, is all fucked up. It's all fucked up for us. And we need to get it together one way or the other.
Man, well, I can definitely tell you upset about it, man, for sure, man.
I'm 38 hot about that shit. Then they want to kill me if I ride around with my shit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what am I to do?
Yeah.
You damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Mm.
You know? So, shit, I don't know. If anybody got any solutions, shit, my ears is wide open.
Like I said, I'm to the point, man, with me personally, whereas I actually fear getting pulled over, not because of what I'm doing to get pulled over, but what's going to happen after I get pulled over. That's the part that has gotten me to the point. And again, I'm not no Billy Badass, but my mom and dad will tell you, I done got 14, 15 stitches from the police. I done got, damn near my arm broke by the police because I was just one of them ones that wasn't just going to be able to do it.
And I'm one of those guys, too, man. I've been beat up so much by the police. And back in my heyday, in my wilder days, they get you in the salad port and beat your ass while ain't no cameras there.
All that, Now they don't even give a damn about the cameras now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes me even more why I'm going to go in.
Yeah.
Because, then they hide you from your parents for a couple of days so your bruises go down.
Yeah, ain't no visit.
Y'all have never experienced that.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel the way I feel about certain stuff. I mean, come on, man. Whatever happened to, why they ain't tased the guy?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that?
Yeah.
You got a man talking about, man, I can't breathe. You started applying pressure on
Yeah.
You ain't seen no white man get choked out. You ain't seen no white man get tased. When have you seen that? Go back to all the Fox 5s, all that.
Yeah.
Tell me when you seen a motherfucking cracker get tased or choked out or shot up. You got guys from Fox 5, they just had a house roped off, a motherfucker done murdered his whole family. They gonna say, can you please come out?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd have been one of those.
The whole house would have got blown off the block.
But they would have called it one of them old jet fighters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They would have called it B-52. They'd have to piece your ass together. You even have a funeral. Come on, man.
Man. Look here, man. We laughing, man, and trying to find some type of happiness to this. But on a real note, man, I hope you guys are taking from this what you need to take. And again, personal awareness and personal growth and acknowledgement of yourself as an individual is the start of it. Again, we're going to see how far this goes. Me and Snowman, we're going to do this, and we're going to see what kind of comments we get and what kind of feedback we get. And we're gonna take this thing, man. But we definitely need to bring some awareness to what's being done to us as a people. And again, for all of the white folks that follow us or follow this page, you know who y'all are. Y'all know what y'all know who we fuck with and who we don't fuck with. So you know,
make no mistakes about it. We ain't racist.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have nothing against some white people.
Yeah.
But I'm not racist. I love everybody that love me.
That part.
And I love everybody who do right by people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is whatever happened to the word equality. We didn't ask to come here. You know what I'm saying? We didn't ask to come to America. Y'all brought us here, so hell, at least y'all can do is treat us with equality.
Treat us like a visitor, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At least after 500 years, because the 400 years gone now.
Yeah.
So we working on 500.
I think it's kind of going back into the circle. A
lot of people
say, they said we're going into the last days, man. I mean, with everything going on, it damn sure seems.
They say history repeat itself, and from what I can see,
it's on the way back to slavery.
Wanda can see, it look like it's going back that way.
Back on the way back to slavery.
Better.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, maybe the movie 12 Years a Slave was a pretense.
Yeah, you see all the shit coming back, don't you? All these movies is trying to wake you niggas up. You niggas better wake up. If Stevie Wonder can see this shit, I know y'all can.
Yeah. There it is there, man. But I'm going to see if I can get my dad out here real quick. My dad, man, is an awesome dude. Wisdom beyond, his years. And just to let him touch on some of this and see what we can come up with, I'm going to try to introduce y'all the Mr. FHO to FHO. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, been supporting the whole movement. Good dude, man. Him and Snow, they go at it all the time. So just stay tuned and see if I can make this happen. Hold on.
I need to go back and get my gun if that's the case. How you gonna sit here? You got the heater on?
No, it was. We haven't added that. Whatever's on is on. It ain't on though.
Why you got it sitting there like that?
It was just here. I just sat down. It was here. It ain't even on.
But you got my damn.
Man, it ain't even on, man. I don't need no heater. I stay.
Why you got it sitting like that?
Look here, man. Go on and have a seat over there, man. I need to ask you a few questions,
Why
man.
he got it going right up his nutsack?
I'm about to say that. But I didn't want to say that.
I got to keep them eggs fertilized. You know what I'm talking about?
Sit down here, sir.
How you been doing?
How you doing, sir? You are always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
You been missing, man. What the hell going on?
I'm scared to go anywhere.
You scared to go?
You see how they killing folks?
Oh, man, hell. Shit, they ain't got to worry about that. Hell, they ain't got you by now. You ain't got to worry nothing to worry about.
I don't know. I'm an outlaw.
Well, they getting all them young guys out there.
No.
They ain't got no damn sense. We already know how to raise our hands up and say, don't shoot.
Well, I'm glad you speak on that. That's what Snowman is here today, Dad. He's speaking on just the way of the world and how everything has done changed as far as the white folks, white cops killing black kids and black people. So, but you being ex-law enforcement and in the rank that you had, we just want to see how you feel about some of this and get your opinion. One thing I was telling Snow was that being raised by parents that were in law enforcement, for me, things were a lot different. Because now this one, I'm finna attest to this. My dad is 60 plus years old and have never had a ticket, a speeding ticket, traffic ticket, never been pulled over, never had any problem with the law.
That ain't quite right.
Okay.
But first of all, man, I ain't even got to tell me down.
Man, ain't nobody worried about ain't nobody worried about that, man. Ain't nobody worried.
Interviewing some damn body.
Ain't nobody worried. This
drag me out of my doggone room.
Right.
Watching my doggone,
gun smoke.
Gun smoke ain't on. But I'll be able to get it back in there and watch it. It comes on another. What time is it?
I don't know, about 2:30, 3 o'clock somewhere.
Oh yeah, they don't come on till about 5.
You got that fancy shit. You can just rewind your show back and look at it all over again.
Oh, he didn't think you know that.
You got to change the channel.
He didn't think you know all that, Snow. He didn't. Yeah.
You got to put it on the channel. See, I haven't changed the channel.
All right, so Dan, for real, what do you think about the state of affairs and what's going on today with the police killing youth and all that?
Well, I don't think it happens every day. The bottom line is, we look at it because we black, but they ain't just killing us.
You don't think so?
No, they killing white folks too. White boys out there getting killed, and Mexicans, getting killed
Mexicans
too.
Black.
No,
Black. They're a minority.
I would not go and say that to Mexicans.
Well, they're a minority.
Okay, they're a minority, but I'm saying that, the bottom line is that when you got a road cop out there, you know, it don't make no difference what color you are. You know, I guarantee you, if you research it, you probably can find some white kids that's been taken out just like these black kids have been taken out. The only difference is that's not newsworthy. It's not newsworthy. Now, we see a lot of stuff because technically we black, and there is such a thing as driving while black.
We starting to figure that out.
You know, there is such a thing as driving while black. And the reason for that is you got two things going on. The majority of the time, when something goes wrong, it's one of us that's involved in it, especially in our neighborhood. Now, we don't want to admit it, you know, and we kind of overlook it when it's one of us that did some dirt, you know.
Okay, but in these situations, ain't nobody did no dirt.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not a matter of, we talking about when the police officer stopped the guy and took him out?
Yeah, choked him out. Then she shot a dude reaching out to get his wallet.
Okay, but no, go back. You know, you bring everything down to the common denominator. If you bring it down to the common denominator, what does the law say? If a police officer tell you under arrest?
Shit, they never told me I was under arrest. They beat me up and then told me I was under arrest.
Well, no, I'm just saying that the ones that you saw on video where the tragedies occurred, what was it that you saw? What was the first thing that you saw?
Nothing threatening to the officer.
Doesn't matter. No. Let's go to the choking.
Okay.
Let's go to the choking incident, which was, you know.
Okay.
All right. The choking incident, the man selling cigarettes.
Okay.
All right. In New York, that's against the law.
Okay.
When the cop approached the old boy, told the old boy, hey, you know, you're selling cigarettes against the law, I'm going to have to arrest you. What did the boy do?
What did he do? Start acting outraged?
He wasn't acting outrageous. No, man, I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to go. You know, when the man told him he was under arrest, all the boy was supposed to do, the law says, you're supposed to submit to the arrest.
Mm-hmm.
The boy was not being violent, resisting the arrest, but he was resisting.
Okay, but so if he wasn't being violent, then it shouldn't have never escalated to him being killed. So the force is very unnecessary.
Okay, but no. The thing that you got to understand is that when you're dealing with another police officer, first of all, when you're looking at a black man and a white man, you know, not all white boys, because some white boys, they don't give a damn whether you're black, white, or indifferent. They're not intimidated. But a lot of white boys are intimidated by black men.